Hi guys, today we're doing lesson 22 in your math warm-up. So number 1, Uriel and Christian each bought a whole pizza. Uriel ate 5/10 of his pizza, so 5/10 was Uriel. And Christian ate 3/5 of his pizza, so 3/5 was Christian. Which person ate more? Uriel or Christian? So they give us a really good visual here. Uriel's is 5 out of 10 pieces. Well, I can think of a half. What would be half of 10? It would be 5. So Uriel clearly ate half of the pizza. Okay, so 5/10 is equivalent to 1/2. Then if we look at Christian's, if we look at Christian's, 3/5, and here's the halfway mark, his is more than a half. So Christian ate more than a half and Uriel ate less than a half. So Christian is going to be the one who ate more. Also, a way for us to compare the fractions is we can create common denominators. So if I have 3/5 here and 5/10, I can easily multiply this side by 2/2 to get a common denominator. So I'm going to compare 5/10 to 3/5, but I'm going to multiply it by 2/2. So 3 times 2 is 6, 5 times 2 is 10. So now I can clearly compare them. 6/10 is greater than 5/10, so Christian ate more. Alright, number 2, complete the matching table for each statement. So we're looking at if this is true or false for each one. Let's start with the first one. 9,500 is 10 times smaller than 95,000. So if you look over here, I've made a place value chart to help with this one. So I'm going to go ahead and write my numbers in there. 9,500, okay, and then 95,000. Okay, and they're asking us if 9,500 is 10 times smaller than 95,000. And we can clearly see that it's shifting to the one place value to the right. That's dividing it by 10. So this would be true. Okay, and then for the second one, 5 thousands plus 9 tens. So I'm going to go ahead and write that. 5 thousands plus 9 tens. So that would be 5,090, is 10 times larger or greater than 509. So now let's put these two numbers in our place value chart. Okay, so I went ahead and added that to the place value chart, and we can clearly see 5,090 is 10 times larger than 509 because we're shifting it one place value to the left. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and write true for the second one. And now let's look at the third one. 59 is 100 times smaller than 59,000. So again, we're going to go ahead and put that in the place value chart. So 59,000 and then 59. So 100 times smaller, that would mean that we would shift it 2 times to the right. So once and then twice again. So is 59 shifting it twice or 3 times? Right here I'm counting times 10, and times 10 again. So it looks like to me 59,000 is actually 1,000 times greater than 59, or 59 is 1,000 times less than 59,000. So the last one's going to be false. Alright, so now let's look at number 3. When rounding to the nearest thousand, what is the greatest whole number that rounds to 23,000? So 23,000 is what we would be rounding up to. So now let's think about what would be 1 less thousand, and that would be 22,000. So when we're wanting to round up, we want to think about our midpoint. What would be the halfway point between 22,000 and 23,000? That's going to be 22,500. 500. That's right in between. So the rules for rounding is that if it's at the midpoint or above, we round up. So they're wanting to know what is the greatest whole number that rounds to 23,000. So the greatest whole number that would round to 23,000 would be, in this case, 22,999. But also, if we think about, I'm going to go ahead and erase this here. If we had 23,000 down here, and then 24,000 up here as our next thousand, the midpoint's going to be 23,500. At this midpoint, we would round up to 24. So what would be the biggest number that we would still round it to 23,000? So right below 23,500 is 23,499. So this would be the biggest possible number that we would round down, in this case, to 23,000. So 23,499 is actually bigger than this number. So this is the greatest whole number that would round to 23,000. It would be 23,499. All right, and for number 4, complete the list of the first 6 multiples of 100. So when we think of multiples, it's skip counting, and they're wanting us to use 100. So it would be 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, and 600. And that's it. All right, last one, number 5. Zach and his band travel a total of 5 miles between each show. So they travel 5 miles for one show, okay? How many shows will they play over the span of 60 miles? So basically, 60 miles is going to be 5 times what? 5 miles times a number of shows is going to be a total of 60 miles. So this is the equation basically we're solving for question number 5. So we can do this a number of ways. Remember, we don't have to show it the exact way that I'm doing it. I'm just modeling for you what makes sense to me, but there's multiple entry points for math. So because I know the rules of my multiples, and 5 can go into any number that ends in 0 or 5, so I know that 5 is going to go into 60 evenly. So I'm going to skip count by 5s for this one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60. So when I get to 60, I'm going to stop because that's the magic number. Now I'm going to count how many times I skip counted, and that's going to be my mystery number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So they were able to do 12 shows because 5 times 12 is 60, and we proved that with skip counting. So 12 is the answer to number 5.